My name is Rex. 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 And I'm finally in VR. Yeah, I know. It's crazy to think about that. It took me this long to get on VR. And I never would have thought that I'd find myself in this position. That, having this kind of technology and being in this like immersive virtual world or whatever, it still feels crazy to me. I mean, I've only been using this for a couple of days so far, but it does open so many possibilities for me to, create new and better content for you guys. Because if you remember, if you're an OG and you remember that 2 years ago around this time, I experimented with this channel, and obviously I only was using free like art bases or YZH, those kind of things that are just free, and I would use that as like the thumbnail, and then just have that be as a still image for the entire video. And I was only recording, or the audio was only being recorded from my phone's microphone. So obviously I basically started at the very bottom, like many other people, I would imagine. But in only just those 2 years alone, I have been able to upgrade that and now be able to be in VR and actually have a higher quality microphone so that you can hear every single little detail from my voice. I sound very crisp. Probably. I think I do. So that does bring a lot of new opportunities and just overall higher and better quality content for you guys. And I hope you guys are very interested, just as I am. So, but to get back to where this all, I guess, kind of just started. Yeah, so of course my name is Rex, and at the moment I'm just using like this Regulus avatar. I will have the creator. I mean, this is like a public avatar, of course. I'll have that linked in the description. So I mean, honestly, I don't look like anything like my actual profile picture. I'm supposed to be a Dalmatian, which I'm gonna maybe try at some point. Have that textured or retextured, and hopefully be able to debut him sometime. I don't know when, but just sometime soon, And then you'll actually know me as that spotted dog on the internet that probably no one ever really knows of or cares too much about. But yeah. So of course, like I said, this is just a placeholder at the moment, and this will likely change sometime in, I don't know, next couple of months or so. And who knows, maybe I might alternate between other avatars, of course, so that just for the purpose of like role plays or just other stuff, affirmations, the typical just tingles, this and that. And yeah, so expect cool stuff. Expect cool stuff. Expect cool stuff. And then I also am able to do stuff like this too, where I can just like pretend that I'm like brushing against your, like, brushing your head, your fur. Like, this is, it still feels crazy that I'm able to, do something like this. I can do things like, I can do things like, and then just do silly other things like, I don't know, I'm just a dog. I mean, what else can you really expect out of me? So, I know this has been obviously like a long-awaited moment for maybe those that have stayed subscribed ever since I first uploaded 2 years ago. And I promise you this, that things will only get better. I'm just really excited. Like, I really am. And I want to thank you guys for, of course, listening to all of my, first videos from 2 years ago, a year ago. I mean, especially that one, that mouth sounds video that you guys, like, it got 10,000 views. Like, I didn't think that not even at least 1,000 people would even watch a single one of those videos, but you guys really liked that one. And again, that was just with the phone mic. With this Blue Yeti mic, oh, I'm sure you guys love a sequel to that one, and who knows, maybe you'll get that one day. So, yeah, and it's I guess kind of like it's great timing too that I jumped back into this, because I've also noticed that there's been a lot of other furry ASMR creators that have like recently like come back after months of not uploading. I mean, we've had Frisk and I think Deco and several other people, even like Tippy, like that have just now starting to come back into ASMR as we like move into 2026, which is awesome. I like to see this community thrive, and there are a lot of awesome content creators in here, and while I may not have had the opportunity to, directly be as close as with everyone here, because of course I've just been more of like of a listener in the last 2 years while I've been absent. But now that I am back in this, back in doing this, I probably will have the opportunity to be able to connect more with these amazing creators. And of course, I'd like to, like for some examples here, I'd like to shout out are, of course, Mixie, Domino, Tippy, who else? Dushka. Actually, saw I guess my video before because they've joined my Discord server. Which, speaking of the Discord server, yeah, I don't think I plan on like reopening that or starting a new one at least anytime soon. Just because I don't really feel as if that would be necessary. I mean, I've kind of already gone through a bit of hell with managing servers, Discord servers, in years past, and I don't really feel like having to just manage another one, at least as of now. So I apologize if that's something that maybe some of you guys would have, I guess, liked to join, but just, yeah, we'll come across that at another point in time if, it's necessary. But continuing on, yeah, Mixie, Domino, Tippy, Dushka, and there might be some other people, but those are the four that I can vividly remember who have at least acknowledged my existence on the internet. But yeah, if I didn't say your name, I apologize, but still, you know who you are, and thank you for at least knowing that I made the efforts when I first started experimenting with this years ago, and even up to now with, of course, the upgraded equipment. I promise you that it's gonna be great. Great things are coming. So by the time that I'm uploading this, it might already be 2026 for some of you guys. I mean, different time zones. It might still be 2025 for maybe the rest of y'all. I don't know how many of my viewers are international or based in North America or, South America. But in any case, I want to say that I really wish the best for all of y'all in 2026, just as I am, because honestly, this year alone hasn't been exactly the best, and it's been quite rough. But I really actually believe that 2026 will be hopefully a much better year. And just, keep the faith and just believe in the good things, because otherwise, if you let all these negative thoughts get to you and you constantly believe all these other things that are being said or being told, you will make your year miserable. And I don't want you to be thinking that way. And that's what I want. What I want out of you guys. So, believe in the good. And 2026 will be a great year. It really will. It sure will. So, I don't really know what else to just add on to this video. I mean, I want to save like the rest of like, of course, like actual like brushing or the affirmations for a separate video, because this is just more of like a, you know, greeting you type thing and just welcoming you back to like the channel, or I don't know, maybe introducing myself to the newer people, if depending if YouTube decides to recommend this or not. I don't know, but yeah. I want to thank you guys for listening, and just, you know, listening or watching this video means more than enough to me, as that is, you know, it counts as something. Even if you don't like the video or comments or anything, I mean, just giving me a chance, giving me the chance here to listen, you know, and I guess kind of whether it be interested or not to see further future content is already, I guess, enough for me to, you know, decide how the overall process goes going forward. So, yeah. Thank you guys again for listening. Consider subscribing if you want to, and I'll see you guys in 2026. Bye guys. Bye guys.